Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is head back through the path that we took to get here. Don't mind a hound. But you... Okay, we lost our whole army in that nasty situation. Oh my gosh, it's only distant here. Okay, we're getting greedy again. Immediately after we were punished for it. No, don't... Oh, I was hoping to get there before you killed my buddy. It's so sad. Just looking for the messages popping up about whether or not we can hear that bell going. Very distant when we're up here, so that definitely means it's somewhere towards the bottom side here. Ooh. Not looking great for us. Yeah, we're back to it saying distant. Oh, there it is. Flickering gateway. Okay, so we made it to the bazaar. Maybe made it worth all the trouble that we ran into. Killing off our whole army just to make it to this. Let's see what we have on offer. An amulet of faith is actually pretty tempting. It's one that I usually ignore because I don't like being pigeonholed into having to keep it on the whole time. But it would allow us to throw out smites left and right without having to worry quite as much about the dip in piety. So we'll highlight that one as a maybe because it's also expensive. And what else? Maybe a ring of willpower. Mark that. Let's see what else we've got in store. Not really too much that strikes my fancy here. Scroll of Fear is really nice even just to get it identified, as well as get one in the stack, I guess. It's kind of a win-win. Same with Magic Mapping, and ooh, actually Fog, I can just buy 18 gold. Will almost definitely not be the difference maker in the long run, so I think I feel alright with that purchase. In a similar vein, should I buy both the... I'll probably buy both the negative scrolls or the crappy scrolls here just to get them identified as well. +2 War Axe of Electrocution is very high on the menu here, so I'm going to highlight that as a potential buy. Keeping in mind that we don't have a whole lot of money to spend, unfortunately, so a little bit limited there. Is that everything? That is everything. Okay, turns out we are actually doing all right. I'm going to buy Scroll of Silence to identify it. Magic Mapping to identify it. And Immolation even. Yeah. Buy all those scrolls, see how that pans out. Scroll of Silence, that was our first one. I thought it might be. Scroll of Silence is 45 gold. Wee bit expensive for sure. Then here, I will definitely buy this Electric War Axe. It's a thing of beauty. Start wearing that right away. In fact, let's right click that, =A to switch its letter assignment with our old axe. And then here, yeah, no longer able to buy the Amulet of Faith, but that's okay. I was kind of happy with everything else we found. Scroll of Fear we will buy. And that is probably it from there. And buy both F and G. And how many Magic Mapping did we have? We have 4. I'll buy another one. Why not? There we go. Nothing hugely game-changing in the bazaar here, but I do like to search these out even just to get a nice stack of consumables like we did, and did get this nice axe as well, I guess, so no complaints there. Let's do a Control F period real quick, because this will show us all the stuff that is for sale on the store, on the floor as well. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Ring of Seeing Invisible might actually be kind of good. But you know, I think I'm all right with where we landed here. With one last exception. I am buying this Scroll of Silence. It's nice because for the first time for me in a long time, we're playing somebody who's not going to be worrying too much about casting spells at all. So Silence, contrary to my usual feelings of it being what's killing me and what I'm scared of, is instead going to be a useful tool for us to just kind of shut down some of the spellcasters we might run into, which is very handy. And with that, let's head upstairs, because I do not want to be here. Okay. We really lost all of our buddies, hey? That's unfortunate. I want a couple more orcs, potentially. It's tempting to dip down into the orcish mines, but the issue there is, depending on how many we convert, we could end up just causing a lot of infighting, and then we come out of it without a lot to show. But I think what I'm going to do is head to the Orcish Mines entrance. I'm just going to dip my toe in. Hopefully make a couple friends. Hopefully make a couple friends. Ooh, friend, okay. Oh, and immediately got murdered by the not so friendly crowd. So I guess I have to help my friends not die first. There we go. Okay, so just two buddies. One does have a polearm already though, so that's pretty sweet. Actually, hold up. Both of you come here. Talk, guard the area. There we go. Want to collect maybe one more buddy? Nope, guess not. Let's, again, dip our toes down. Come here, everyone, please. Come towards me. Take you upstairs. Perfect. Okay. Left one to die down there, unfortunately, but needs must and all that. We did manage to find ourselves a warrior that is wearing plate armor. Perfect. So let's get everyone following. And there we go. Now, instead of delving deeper into the dangerous dungeon, or the dangerous parts of the dungeon, as it were, let's instead do the smart thing and head to Lair like we should have. Wait. Where did we leave our buddies behind? Dang it. We are also carrying too much stuff, so let's start dropping some of this nonsense. Go... Oh, right. Oh, that's... I realized my mistake now. Had to go up from where we were. There we go. There's one of you. Crap, where's our warrior? There he is. All of you surround me this time. There we go. Nobody split up. Hold hands. Let's not lose each other. Can I not? There we go. Oh no, all three came down. Okay, I was worried that we'd have to leave someone behind, or at least have a harder time of bringing them all down in batches. Okay, Basilisk. Normally scary because it can paralyze us, but when we have some friends that will keep wailing on it as it does so, it's not quite as bad. In fact, oh geez, I don't like this anymore. Also, dang it, why did... Oh, you were using a trident before. Why did you switch to a dagger? That's too bad. Probably won't have to worry about picking up that helmet, because we are wearing a +2/1 already. Great Mace could be fun, but won't worry too much about that. And yeah, so far we haven't run into any of the real scary things. I wanted to get in range of the Weaver in there, just so that it didn't take a swipe at our now orc warrior, but was an orc on the verge of death. Also, Bruin Elf here is finally named. One of these days we'll both have a named orc and the piety to gift them something. Because now that we're settled onto our starting crew here, we're going to be doing our best to keep these buddies alive. Six-headed Hydra. Not great. Definitely scary. Well, quickest solution to jump to is smite it, because that will definitely work and won't multiply its heads or anything scary like that. Is there any other option for me at this point? Probably, but nothing that really gets me going. I picked up this Whip of Freezing in case we had to fight a Hydra, so we're not chopping off heads, but it's also kind of crappy. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that. Instead, we will use the Smite. It should just be 3 smites. Perfect. Shields went up to level 9. That's beautiful. And then we'll keep cranking our invocations. And Axes is almost up at Mindalay too, which will be a pretty huge deal. I'm going to go through this pretty slowly because I really don't want my team taking unnecessary hits. And especially don't want them taking unnecessary deaths. Worst case scenario there, but okay, we finally, Brunolf is up to an Orc Knight, and both of these buddies are warriors, so in a bit of a safer spot for sure. I don't need 2 Phantom Mirrors, right? Right, yes, they were made like the others. So I'll hit backslash and scroll down to this miscellaneous, and no longer need to have those on auto pickup. The scroll we don't want to ignore, so let's clear some of this trash. I was carrying this kite shield to potentially give to a follower, but we don't need to be carrying that around, I guess. What else do I have to potentially drop here? I'll drop the normal sphere, and I will drop the whip, because I don't actually know if I'll be using that. And we'll get back on the road. The hand crossbow that we've been passing over could be handy in the future here, so definitely want to keep that in mind in case we ever want a better one-handed ranged option that we can switch on to. I guess I'll keep going. I do really want like 1 more orc or 2 more orcs in the crew here, but we'll do 1 more floor with this group, I think, and then maybe just get a brand new crew to try and level up. It's nice to spread out the experience at the start here. Oh, don't like how poisoned our friend is. Nice. Okay, Brunolf survived. It's a miracle. This is an enemy with bolt attacks, so I'm gonna say retreat to my friends here and tell them to retreat out this way. Then I'm gonna walk in, take care of these buddies. Ooh, little sketchy, just a little bit. We're maybe gonna back up here, join our friends. I don't like, you guys really take liberties with the whole guard thing, hey? Really walking around there. Let's see, is there just like a don't move? Not quite, just the guard area. That's fine. Guard this area. Where is this eel? Dang. Well, the eel is gone. Guess we'll invite the crew to follow again. Get going here. Okay, I think I can take Gastronaut with my crew. The spells hit pretty hard, but once we're in close range here, should be able to take this buddy down pretty quick. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna drink 1 health potion, and that should do it. A bit wasteful, probably could have taken this fight a bit cleaner, but honestly, not too shabby to take out Gastronaut on our first sighting. That's normally a unique that I will often leave around for a future cleanup job. Right, switch to my other drink now. Feel pretty confident fighting wolves. I don't think we'll lose any of our buddies as well. Okay, we're still not quite at enough PD to gift. We gotta be getting close there. Now we have 2 Orc Knights, which is definitely huge because now they can battle cry each other and really get that damage balling out of control. Let's step towards this scarf. Maybe I'll start trying on rings. Dang, that's a bad ring. I think I have lots of remove curse scrolls. I have some, maybe just in case. I was gonna say maybe just in case we'll take off our other ring, and turns out that worked out because we can get rid of both those curses in one go, drop both these rings, forget about them. There's our beautiful inventory space. And we'll try on this scarf. Scarf of the Shadows. It's interesting, but not quite for this character. I'd rather have the extra armor class from the cloak that we were already wearing here. Okay, just wanted to make sure my army didn't try and fight a lizard in water, because that would have been very bad. But this works out. Oh, wait, guys, don't go in the water, please. I don't want you guys fumbling around and getting killed. Especially, there's an electric eel somewhere here, isn't there? Can now recall our followers again. Slowly making our way back up the piety ladder. Ooh, okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Jeez, I need to move up here so that the eel is just hitting me with its bolt attack. But that was definitely scary for my buddies here. Okay, you can all follow me now. Turns out that guard area command was probably not the right call. I probably should have gotten for the retreat command to make sure that they didn't follow me out into the water at all. But fortunately, we weren't punished for it. And by we weren't punished, I mean our poor followers weren't punished with their lives. Okay. Definitely going a bit better now. We're up to 4 pips. Still cannot give items, but we can recall our orcish followers. Very cool. I was saying just 1 more floor initially, but it looks like this crew could maybe go through 1 more with me. Maybe get one of these up to the... Oh, what is the red armored level of orc? I'm blanking on it right now, but maybe level up Brunolf to the next level and at least get this orc warrior up to the knight level as well. Not quite at the point where we've exhausted our usefulness for this crew in particular. And again, super useful when we can be petrified. Super useful to have a bunch of allies around because they'll continue to finish the fight for us. Oh, me oh my. You know what? None of you really have swords, right? Yeah, just you. Does a short sword... I'm trying to remember because I know like daggers don't behead hydras. Maybe old short blades don't. So maybe you won't behead the hydra. But these two definitely will not. So I'm actually kind of okay with letting them join the fight this time around. I'm going to throw 1 smite down. Just for some consistency. Wait, what happened? Did you die, orc? No, I hope not. Hopefully they just stepped around the corner. Oh, there they are. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'm gonna use the flame wand so that I'm not chopping off heads. But I do feel like we should be able to take this thing. The 3 of us just wailing away. And yeah, this crappy wand of flame I'm not really gonna be using later on anyway, so works out for it. The orc just went out for a smoke. Yeah, scared the living bejesus out of me though. You gotta tell me, man. I'm so worried about the safety of all my friends. There we go, and finally we got the last upgrade in that fight as well. Still no more names for our friends here, but that should be okay. For now, we can't gift them either yet. Let's see. Kind of been ignoring inventory management for a while, like I always do. Staff of Cold. Pick up and identify this, Staff of Earth. Don't know why I put on those staffs for auto pickup on this healer character. I don't know if I'll ever be using any of them, but Part of me just has to identify them when we come across them in the dungeon here. And then I almost went into this next fight without anything in my hand, which would have been horrible. Ooh, okay. So I'm pretty sure we'll be okay here. Even with this petrify, we should be okay and come out of this alive. I'm very concerned that I'm just gonna lose at least one of these buddies. Specifically to the cane toad. They can take the basilisk as a crew. Well, I'm just gonna launch out one of those. Oh, no, hold up. Escape to cancel. I did not mean to click on this ring. It's the other fire thing in my inventory. There we go. And then we turn to stone, and I'm just going to trust my orcs not to die. You can do it, buddies. Ooh, wow. Not only did they not die, they also did all the work. Well done, crew. Not too shabby. And then, yeah, just a bit more of this floor, but this should work out pretty nicely in terms of, yeah, giving this group a bit of a break after we make it through. Oh, I got teleported there. Did they know where to find me? They might not know where to find me. Okay, no, there they are. I'm streaming in right as we finish the fight against the Blink Frog Armada. I shouldn't have dropped that ring, so I'm definitely... almost definitely going to be picking it back up. Ring of Intelligence +6 is normally something I'd be jumping at, but on this character, I don't believe we'll be taking advantage of that. Let's drop the Atropa darts. Oh, didn't even notice we picked up Curari tip darts. I guess that's the one disadvantage to having any kind of auto pickup setting, is there's a greater chance of it just like whoosh, completely over my head. But right, we can drop noise scrolls for now, drop random uselessness scrolls, and maybe read through some identify scrolls. Just see what all these do. Potions of cancellation definitely come in handy, so happy to see that. We just have one more scroll of identify. Let's use it up, shall we? Perfect. Got identify or enchant armor and enchant weapon scrolls identified. I'll probably just throw enchant weapon scrolls onto this axe. This is potentially an endgame axe, at least for the 3-rune game that we're going to be going for here. This definitely could do the trick, so I might just be upgrading this buddy to max enchant level. But we'll give it a moment just in case we turn the corner onto something beautiful. So I guess the only thing that might make me change my mind there is a really nice axe of not draining, vampiric brand. That's the word I was looking for, because being able to heal off of attacks, pretty much all the enemies we fight in the standard 3-rune game are living. Pretty huge advantage for sure. And so we now could try and get some more of an army coming along. I think I will. I'm gonna go. Actually, this floor is good. You guys can all guard the area, and then I'm gonna go to Orc 1. See y'all later. Okay, and here's to crossing our fingers and hoping again that we don't just start a civil war. A bit of a civil war, and unfortunately we got the crappy ones. You're the one I want. Okay, I'm gonna just wait on the stairs here and let them walk towards me, because we do have the chance to convert them on death here. We're attracting a lot of attention. We're not quite getting what we want here. Dang it. I was really hoping to draw this orc warrior here, and then when I step forward again, they'd stay here and get pulled upstairs with me, but fortunately, no such luck. Standing on the stairs and ready to just zip up at any moment if things get really bad here. Because I am scared of this high priest, but and I just wanted to grab some friends here. I didn't want to start all this trouble. What, maybe we grab these two. Perfect. Oh, I'm so sorry for the chaos I'm leaving in my wake. Okay, leave them to guard. Jeez. Oh, they're not okay. Ooh, you though. Please convert. Dang it. I was hoping we'd convert this one on death. but apparently we're just getting a whole bunch of wizards. You know what? That will do. Follow me, team. Now we'll take this team to lair. Oh wait, did I lose all of them? Actually, that should be fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Try and remember the proper way to micro our orcs. So where did we leave our other crew? They might be here, and I don't want to confuse that up. So what we can do here is hit A and start the recall orcish followers ability. Dang, immediately brought my good ones. Hey, that's too bad. But it will slowly start recalling them. So normally we want to just wait until the first batch, but I'm going to let them all come now. Okay. Hawk, guard the area. Let them wander off. Because I think I can abuse line of sight a little bit here. Oh gosh, never mind. None of them are cooperating. There we go. Just tell these guys to follow me. Does that work? I'll take these guys. We'll see how it goes. It's not a great crew to have, specifically just because the wizards and priests are really hard to keep alive and will generally just get destroyed by the first enemies that we encounter, but hopefully this orc at least lives. No! He didn't even have a name. It's so brutal. For the most part, enemies will prioritize attacking us over our friends, but unfortunately, most unfortunately for that buddy, it's not quite the case there. Ooh, got shafted 2 floors into D6. That's just grand. 6-headed Hydra and a Death Yak. I'm just going to read a teleport scroll. We're going to start walking. And we did manage to luck our way into a stairway. Oh, there's a volcano on this floor. That's interesting. I'm going to read another scroll of teleport. Get away from this batch of baddies. Oh gosh, this is going to be a bit of a panic situation until we get back up to the floor that we got shafted on. Fortunately, even though we don't have our team with us, as a hill orc fighter, we are pretty strong. Like, I really enjoy trying to train up an army, but they're not fully necessary by any means. For the most part, we can take out the things that the dungeon will throw at us. Ooh. People said the volcano was nearby. Pick up these javelins. I thought for sure the volcano would be here somewhere. Still rumble of rocks nearby. But yeah, as usual. Oh wait, I have magic mapping. Should have done that in the first place. Okay, so we're doing all right on this floor, just fighting our way through. We don't need to panic too much about making our way upstairs. But I do want to go through this volcano. We did lose our very first on-stream character to a volcano. So I am going to be a little cognizant of that fact here. Let's switch out the corrosion ring for the ring of fire, and that should help us out a little bit more this time around. I'm also going to remember this time around to drop some stuff here, because I want to be able to take all the loot that we get inside. We don't need scrolls of amnesia on us. Probably don't need potions of mutation. I'll keep resistance just in case, keep lig. Could drop the enchant scrolls. I probably will. It's not like we'll be using those in combat actively. That should be enough inventory slots. Might as well drop the weapons we're holding for our followers, I guess. That makes sense. Okay. Get a good stretch in. Let's hope that this volcano goes a little more smoothly than the previous one. Oh, it is this build-up. So I'm pretty sure this is the volcano that will start collapsing as we're in here. So we have to pick and choose which pathways we can explore. Potion of Brilliance, kind of meh. So we won't worry too much about that. A Yaktar. That's very scary. +2 Arbalist of Flaming. I think I can take this, buddy. Just have to get within close range. Beautiful. Okay, one passageway has collapsed out there. But we'll take this Arbalist of Flaming because that is a nice potential gift for one of our friends. Pick up this trident, why not? I don't like where my health is at. But if I can get right next to you, you're not going to be dangerous. Oh, Bio has blessed us with reinforcements. Don't love having you buddies here. You're just going to die most likely. I guess running out of passageways. I was really hoping to pick up a really nice like fire resistance armor. That's usually what I'm hoping for out of these situations. But do you know what? This actually does it. This is a situation where I don't mind too much being surrounded because once we're in melee range, these buddies will just be punching us. So we'll take out all of them, immediately upgrade our orc warriors. That's not too shabby. Maybe take this longbow of flaming and definitely take this glaive of flaming. That will do the trick. Well, we can maybe get 1 or 2 more branches here. We're redlining a little bit health-wise, but such is the way of things. And there's another Arbalist for us. I'll take the bolts too while we're here. And let's head out with our new troop here. That's not too shabby. Heal up and let us go and try and find those 2 orc wizards we've left behind somewhere. Oops, go back down. Make sure we come up with this buddy. And this is, yeah, this is the right floor. We should be able to find them here somewhere. I'll fight in the water here. I'm feeling pretty confident against just the kind of run-of-the-mill Nagas. Shouldn't be too bad. Also, forgot to pick up all my stuff that I left outside of that last area, but I'm going to drop all this fire crap for now. Maybe keep the glaive and one of these Arbalists on me, so that the second we're able to gift out, we can do that. Okie dokie. Let's get back to moving here. Oh, don't sneak up from behind. Wizards are very vulnerable if enemies do that. And again, I would really love it if we could just get all these buddies to survive a little bit longer. Specifically, I guess once we get an Orc Knight in the crew here, that's a big bonus to our damage output. And so far, still a fairly uneventful lair. Oh, the little swamp. Mosquitoes are very scary, or I guess vampire mosquitoes as were, are very scary when they're in the huge packs that are surrounding you, but in a little corridor like that, probably one of the easier vault entrances into swamp. And that does confirm, if we hit Control O, that we have Snake and Swamp as our S branches. It's not too bad, but definitely not ideal. And in fact, now that I think about it for a split second longer, it's probably the least ideal. I don't know, Snake and Spider are both pretty bad for our followers because it's a lot of poison-based enemies, and so both areas are fairly dangerous. But Swamp is definitely more dangerous than Shoals, because things like Swamp Dragons will mass poison all of our orcs, which is definitely not a good thing when we're trying to keep our friends alive here. But we will have to burn that bridge when we get to it. There's always the option to just leave everyone behind and clear a branch ourselves if we really don't think we can pull through it in one piece. Also, any of you have names yet? No, no names yet. Maybe soon. One of these days. Summoning spellbook. Kind of cool, but yeah, we definitely won't really be using that. I'm going to take out this torpor snail for the sake of the team. Once we're all back up to speed, we should be okay. Oh, I'm really scared for this orc warrior. Don't die. Oh, they leveled up to a knight. That's much better than dying. Well done. Are you named? You deserve a name after that move. Eye of Devastation. Are you a shapeshifter? Or are you actually an Eye of Devastation? Because that is very scary. Why are you here? Oh my gosh. You killed my... Dang it. My Orc Warrior got blown up. Oh, that's a scary enemy to find at this point in the game. Very strange. Didn't even seem to be a shapeshifter, or at least didn't get the opportunity to shift its shape, as it were. Oh, that's too bad. I was really hoping that those 2 orcs that got gifted to us would make the rest of the trip here in one piece. Ooh, we can now give items to named followers, though. None of you are named yet, hey? Do I want Brunolf? Brunolf? Brunolf, that's his name. Maybe I should recall Brunolf to me. Just to give them one of these crazy things. I haven't actually played it in quite a while, but I heard from another streamer that Karake is now unlikely to spawn in lair and turn everyone to pigs. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I haven't heard about any changes to Karake. That's funny, though. I guess there's a pretty good chance that we'll run into it at some point as we play here. I guess depending also on when exactly those changes were made, because if it's something very recent, like in Trunk, then we're playing in version 2.26 right now, so not too sure, but Karakin Lair was the bane of my existence. Definitely can be one of the scary uniques to run into if you're not prepared. Oops, I am swinging at this Hydra. I've given it 2 more heads. That's what I get for autopilot. So I'm instead going to switch to smiting, because that's the right thing to do here. Perfect. And I'm really hoping to keep these orcs alive. So I'm going to start taking my time with the tabs in the fight here, even though we're not really in danger and can get through it pretty quickly. Definitely don't want to leave any of them in a hot spot. Oh, jeez. Don't do that. Please don't hit my friends. Hit me. Just almost one-shot our poor orc wizard buddy. Oops, let's not. This is awesome, though. They've both made it up to the sorcerer level, which does mean they get awesome spells. They're still fairly fragile, so I do want to keep that in mind. But now that they're throwing down summons, that's pretty wicked. Boulder Beetle. Oh, I don't want you hitting my friends. Oh, how do I take care of you quick enough that it doesn't put them at risk? I don't think I have a good chance of paralyzing you. I have a chance, though. I'm going to go for it. Okay, we managed to close the distance. Never mind, a little bit of panic there. Oh, they leapt. Oh, and now they're rolling. You know what? Hopefully it hits a summon. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, hey, that wasn't too bad. Hey, look at that. The crew took them out. Got a little bit willy-nilly there. Ooh. Much like the danger of petrification, not worried too much about falling asleep, because hopefully my crew is strong enough to take out most of the enemies that will come up. We also finally officially hit min delay with our axes, so that's awesome. We'll start to be throwing more experience into the rest of our skills here. Invocations is getting up there as well, which is huge. Definitely want those smites dealing as much damage as possible for once we need them for the truly dangerous enemies. And I believe someone is named. A Grick. The orc sorcerer is named. You are wearing a buckler. I believe I just saw. You are wearing a buckler, so we do not want to give you a two-handed thing. Interesting. Find polearm. Just regular halberds, hey? It wouldn't be bad by any means. I don't think a hand crossbow would be much good for you either, Grick. Maybe we'll wait a moment to start gifting. Wait for something really, a nice one-handed weapon to show up for our buddy there. Only the finest for a Grick. Okay, team. Don't get petrified. Oh, they're all getting petrified. Not a great start. As long as we're... Oh, dang it. Took one turn in the calcifying dust. I'm as bad as my the rest of my team here. Whoops. Well, we can all just get petrified and unpetrified together real quick. That's fun. Okay, I do not want to lose any of my friends. I'm a little concerned, but I like that this demon has made its way up there. Hopefully it will get attacked over our Orc Knight. In fact, I'll swap places with my Knight to protect them. Nice, Smoke Demon. Get the heck out of here. I should not be surrounding myself with 3 Nethack. I'm so surprised that this is working out in any way, shape, or form. But apparently, we're just exceptionally lucky at this point. Dang it, stop hitting our Knight here. Oh, he's so close to dead. I'm so concerned. That is a lot of summons, though. Oh, and I didn't realize how close you were to dead. That's not good either. Do either of you have blink? You do not. You do not. That's good. It's always scary when you're... Oh, I did not get barbed. Okay. It's scary when your wizards have blink because they'll often put themselves into horrible situations. Okay, I need to move out into the open space here. Oh, this is not good. Everyone's getting petrified. Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for this death yak. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Just debating if I want to... Something like a javelin. I wish we had better throwing skills, but a javelin will hit all of these monsters in one go. So I probably should switch to that, even just to see who we can get. Yeah, I want to hit the Catalabris, or... Catalepus? How's it? Catoblepis. That's what they're called. As with so many of the things that we've run into in this game, it's not until I start streaming it that I realize I've never had to pronounce any of these words out loud and have no idea how to actually do that. Just recognize them on sight. But okay, managed to make it through that, and we didn't lose any of our follower buddies. Oh my gosh. Nothing but Catalebris on this floor. Let us call the retreat. Well, they're not making it out of there. Dang it, the sorcerer's gonna die. No! Son of a gun. Oh, we're doing so well. That's how I felt when I started working in the tech industry with pronouncing things I'd only ever read. Right? It's a strange thing because you're so familiar with the terms, but it really changes your perspective on it. Everyone follow me again. You would be so kind. Just a glowing war axe. Might as well pick it up and see what it does. I also... Oh, I never took off this Ring of Fire. That could have been very bad for us if we'd run into any of the wrong types of enemies, but fortunately, never really punished. Ring of Evasion isn't too shabby either. I think I will start wearing that. Let's drop this Wand of Flame. I don't think we need to hang on to that buddy anymore. And maybe we'll drop these bolts as well, because that will let us pick up this Ring of Dex, which is a positive Ring of Dex. I guess we might as well wear it for now. Why not? And, ooh, an Axe of Venom. Oh, Grick wasn't the one who died. That's nice. Could hold on to this for ourselves. I could just give it to a Grick for fun. Let's do it. Give item to named follower. Select a follower, a Grick. Let's give a Grick this War Axe of Venom just for funsies. I don't expect sorcerers to necessarily survive for the rest of our journey. In fact, oh, should I call everyone? Maybe I should call the whole crew. Regardless, I'm going to smite this 8-headed Hydra out of existence. Perfect. Then, do you know what? Yeah, I think I will recall And just to finish off the rest of this floor and maybe get more experience than the rest of our buddies. Even though if we run into more Caterpillars, I might regret my decisions. Let's recall and stop recall there. Definitely stop there. Okay, Brunolf is here. Brunolf is using a dire flail, which is a two-handed weapon, I believe. Question is, do I give Brunolf this Glaive of Flaming or this Arbalest? So there's kind of a checklist order that we'll go through for what we want to give orcs, because yeah, if they're already have a shield or if they have a really good like one-handed weapon, we'll often want to either give them like a shield to offset that, give them like another one-handed weapon if they already have a shield especially, then we'll want to save stuff like tridents and spears for them. But if they already are carrying a two-handed weapon, then they'll never use a shield anyway. So that's where we'll probably be handing off most of our two-handed pickups to. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Hill Arcs of BO. At least I think I understand the basics of it, so I'm hoping we'll be able to at least make it through the start of the game here, or at least enough for a 3-rune game as it is. So Brunolf, you're gonna get nothing for now. Hold up, I need to identify this. Let's just put this glaive on. +2, not too shabby. Go back to wearing our axe, and then for real, gift to Brunolf. We shall give you, my friend, the Glaive of Flaming. I think I want some more nice damage coming in from kind of behind us. It's nice to have 2 lines of attacks.